up preview mode now.
Okay.
I mean, like I said, I've been seeing a lot of ads for Lunar for some reason. I guess I'm just in the right like advertising graphic demographic or something.
You have money. They want it.
You have.
And then all my favorite VAs seem to be in it. So I don't know what the coincidence of that is. So I definitely want to play it at some point.
Well, it's kind of one of those weird situations where Kage. They redid a good chunk of the English cast.
Well, the audio is probably compressed as all hell because it was on the PlayStation.
And I believe Sega CD.
Sega.
But the company that did Lunar, the remaster that we got, Gung Ho, is doing another remaster that I'm following.
Ooh, which one?
Oh god, I need to figure it out. Give me a moment.
Anyway, welcome to Sandline, everybody. While Ash is looking up the name of this thing, we're back, and we found water. We beat the game, everybody. We're just starting. We're just starting to stream today to quickly finish off the game and call it a day.
Well, now you need to make a factory to move that water to people.
Oh, this water's not deep. We're screwed.
Okay. They're doing the Legend of Heroes Trails in the Sky first chapter remake.
Oh god, I don't know what any of that means.
It's usually shortened to Trails in the Sky first chapter. Or FC.
Here we go.
Isn't that the Reading Rainbow theme song?
No.
No.
Oh.
Considering that I'm playing the original Trails in the Sky game on PC right now.
Mm-hmm.
And the crazy part is that for that remake, almost all of the original English cast, which they're really only there for shouts and a couple of quips.
Uh-huh.
They got almost all the original English cast back for it, and are replacing about 60% of the Japanese cast.
Oh, that's funny.
You have to remember when it originally released.
In the 90s.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does seem like more often than not, if you want to bet the odds are any major remake is going to get recast.
Actually, that's a good question since we're talking about casting.
Here we go.
What's the question?
Here we go.
Well, okay, it came up when I was looking at since we were talking about Slayers, a couple months ago.
Mm-hmm.
The fact that it came up that Megumi Hayashibara, the voice of Lina Inverse,
mm-hmm.
also voices Ranma 1/2 of Ranma Satome, aka the female Ranma.
No wonder it hasn't been found until now.
Both times.
Especially
the
since
original
planes are
run of
prohibited by law.
You know,
Ranma
I
1/2
wonder if
and the
reason
remake.
no one's allowed to fly is because you could see the king's water source from the air like this too.
Good point. They say it's for the defense of the royal palace, but maybe that's not the only reason. Who cares anymore? Oh!
Sorry, I thought that would be a lot shorter, but I didn't mean to interrupt you.
Yeah, but the idea is that considering she's essentially retired from voice acting, and the only roles that I know she came back for was Lina Inverse. So it was actually surprising that she also came back and did Ranma. So.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. Is there a hard rule about any of that? Like not rule, but like.
Well, no, it's the fact that she did it herself. She decided to retire from voice acting and like the career and focus on family. So.
Well, I mean, as far as like bringing back casts, because like
I think the Japanese are far more interested in keeping the same voice actor for a role as much as they can. I mean, a recent example of them having to pass the torch was Frankie's voice actor, because he does a ton of roles.
Mm-hmm.
but he has unfortunately deteriorated. His health has deteriorated and his voice has deteriorated immensely in the past few years. So he had to recently retire from the role, most of his obligations and such.
Let me find out. Because, like, he's been in, the guy who did Frankie in One Piece, he's been in since, like, the 80s, I think?
Yeah, well, he's been in since the 70s. I mean, heck, Joji Nakata, I think? I'm trying to remember his actual name. AKA The Priest Smiles. Actually got his start with Live Man.
Hold up. That's the
Good
wrong
God.
way.
So he's been in the industry for some time. And in some ways, I wonder how many roles have been defined by some of his live action performances.
I mean, when you get to set the bar.
Well, it's literally like they base it off of him.
Here we go.
And not like, oh, yeah.
Okay, let's see here. Bringing up cast. Cast, here we go. Frankie. Yao Kazuki was the original voice actor
Here we
for
go.
most of One Piece. The one that has replaced him is Kimura Subaru.
Well, they got
but-
isekai'd.
Well, no, Yao retired. But, like, some of the other
Someone's here.
names, like,
They're
I could probably
close.
mention them, but you'd be like, who the fuck is that?
Right.
One of which is one of my favorite characters from Gundam, of all things. Judao Ashta, which a long time. Oh, Eddie, you've watched Bastard, right?
No.
Oh. You should.
It's on my to-do list. I just haven't watched it yet.
Okay.
Whoa. It's the Peachy.
Oh, I thought they were Martians. Okay. Well, that explains it.
They look very angry.
Who are you?
Who am I? Who are you?
Get back here.
I am the chief of this village. Tell me, what is your business here?
I was searching for the spring.
A demon? By yourself?
No, I came with my friends, Thief and Rao.
Rao. If what we heard on the radio is correct, isn't that the name General Shiva goes by now?
Yeah.
Then you're saying Shiva's at our doorstep. Oh my.
He only did what he did 30 years ago because he was being lied to. This creep named Zayu tricked him into it.
It sounds like he has had much on his conscience these many years. When you go back, tell him the past is forgiven. And I have a request.
Way ahead of you. Don't worry, we'll keep this place a secret.
You have my gratitude.
Need anything from the outside world? Bet Rao'd be happy to bring it by later.
Oh, that would help immensely. We'd love as many canned goods, articles of clothing, and shoes as you can get your hands on.
Yeah, we need shoes. We don't have manufacturing here.
You got it.
We got a lot of monkeys, though. Why can't you guys make monkey shoes? I feel like that should be doable.
Would you want to wear monkey
Hi.
shoes?
We wear cow shoes.
Hello.
Anyway, I have a question because I feel like the point of whatever you were talking about, Asher's been lost at some point. Unless you remember what it is.
Oh,
My question for you, because I've only heard about this last 4 days, and it's like everywhere on my feed now. But what's with this? What's with the Hollow Live Shark Girl?
She's
she's
graduating.
Is that it? And-
Yeah.
Okay.
yeah.
Well, you have to understand, she was the most subscribed to English side talent. Though, then again, people were expecting this well over a year, honestly. Because at this point, it had become a meme that, oh, look, it's the yearly Gura stream.
Oh, she doesn't stream that much?
She didn't stream that much for the past couple of years, honestly. Like, she would have occasional bouts of, like, a month on, and then, like, 3 to 4 months off.
Health problems?
Stress. The explanation that she gave for her during her graduation speech was that she was not expecting streaming and the entire idol work to be as stressful as it was, with the expectations and
Right.
essentially the idolization in some ways.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Given the factor that this came after 2 other talents that were also
Well,
graduating because of...
There's been a lot of graduations in the past year from Hololive, so many people are using it as a doom and gloom sort of sense, when I think it's unfortunately a matter of differences between company direction, and that I think in some ways we deluded people who deluded themselves into thinking that Hololive was not an idol company.
You know what? In somewhat fairness, I guess I had never really equated the VTuber scene to idols, but I mean, they absolutely are, I guess.
I mean, first of all, Hololive has always put that as part of their mission statement.
virtual idols.
Yeah, literally back in 2019, 2018.
I guess my excuse for thinking, not putting those things together, is that I thought
You never paid attention to this, so...
Well, I mean, I follow a couple of VTubers, but
Yes, but there's a difference between your average VTubers and, like, Hololive and many of the Japanese companies and so.
okay, that wasn't part of my question. Was that, is it just because of how they do things particularly? Because the idea for me was just that, like, is the pressure as much because they get their real identities are normally hidden, or does that, I guess, not make a difference in the end?
I don't know. I think the problem is that technically, while they do hide, their real life selves and things like that, and try to keep it a secret as much as possible, if you really want to find out about, their
repair
real
it.
faces
Just need
and
material.
names, it's not that hard to do.
Yeah.
But I see that
No.
as sort of, being slightly,
I guess it's not hard to do, but I definitely know like two sides of this coin.
On the area.
There's definitely like at least the ones I follow seem like they've done a really good job at hiding who they are. It's only like random Reddit forums that can make any real connections, right? And then on the flip side of that, I know VTubers who are like out completely about who they are, and there's still people who go to conventions and go, "Oh, I didn't know you were the same person."
And that's the thing, is that, like, with Hololive, the person behind the VTuber is a separate entity, because they're playing a character.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas some of the independents are like, no, the VTuber is just a version of myself.
Right.
It is my avatar. The problem is that Hololive tends, and this is probably something that they started leaning heavily into, is that they started making their talents
Hey,
more
what's
similar
going
to
on?
idols.
Did you find something?
I'm gonna pause.
Okay, yeah, I'll go through the cutscene, then
Yeah.
we'll continue.
Some Peachy survivors and their kids. I told them the truth about what happened 30 years ago.
What? Oh my god. So they weren't wiped out after all. Forgive me. Prince, I have no right to ask this of you, but could we just leave this place be? I'd like to let the Peachy keep living in peace here.
I figured you'd say that. I already told the Peachy that we'd forget we ever saw this place.
I should have known you'd say that. Out of everyone I've met, I've never known anyone with a soul as pure as yours.
Oh, don't tell that to him. Don't tell that to him, Rao.
Is that any way to
Yeah, pure
compliment a
evil.
fiend? Oh, right. I asked if they wanted anything, and they said canned food, clothes, and shoes.
Of course. Once this is all over, I'll load up a truck with anything I can get and deliver them here.
That's if you can survive.
Oh, so this is not the end of the game?
Nope.
So,
I-
what do we do now?
Good question,
We
Thief.
have to find the king's water source. There's something fishy about it. I just know it.
Because it has fish.
It's not gonna be easy. We don't even know where it is, and it's definitely gonna be well protected.
So basically, Hololive, for the longest time didn't, give up.
The radio? Who in the world? Hey, flip that switch to put it on speaker.
This is General R.A. I'm, just talking to myself, all right? It sure would put us in a tough spot if anyone were to follow the dried-up riverbed all the way to its southern end, wouldn't it? If they did, they'd find the Army's water source and discover the truth of the terrible secret there. And this would be especially bad timing for that, considering that I just ordered all the hard-working soldiers defending it to take some well-deserved vacation.
Hey,
That
Jin
was
R
nice.
is not a bad guy.
I could use a break myself after hearing straight from the king that the events of 30 years ago transpired exactly as Thief said they did. Hell of a shock. I nearly burst a blood vessel. Over.
Now I'm feeling in the mood to talk to myself as well.
There are still men of honor serving in the Royal Army. I can see more hope for Sandland's future than I have in a damn long time. I think.
You think Ari's gonna get in trouble for telling us all that stuff?
He's
Doesn't
well
matter.
aware that Zayu will discover what he's done before long, and that he will be punished for it.
But then why did he tell us? What does he stand to gain?
Perhaps it's in his blood. His father was a great man too, after all.
So follow up the dried up riverbed. But-
Those,
I think those are targets.
okay. Okay. That's what I was triple checking. It's like, are these our targets? Okay, let's go after them.
Yeah. But yeah, no. Hololive, when it started out, their talents were, they said they were an idol group, but they kind of did whatever. But as time went on, Hololive went more and more into the idol and idol-like activities. And so as such, it slowly got to this point where people expecting it to be much more like open or varied, it would just, it's like, no, it's becoming an idol group, essentially.
So is this like a time to be aware of Hololive and the way they do business kind of thing?
It's one of those, like, longtime fans have that didn't get started during the lockdowns. If they kept in mind that it was an idol group, are like, okay, this happening is kind of to be expected. It's sad to see some of their greater talent going. But I've literally seen a guy who he had to basically obfuscate this because he himself is a VTuber, but he's an independent VTuber.
Mm-hmm.
But if you do any level of digging, you find out that he used to be on HoloStars, HoloLive's male counterpart, which was run much more closely to an idol group than HoloLive was.
He went independent at some point?
It's not explained what happened, but him and one of his compatriots left HoloStars.
Okay.
And so after that, it looked like he took a sabbatical and then started up a new.
Think you might be lost? You should check the map.
Independent VTuber
Getting lost and having a backtrack pain.
account, and he basically explained, not as kind of like being mean, but more of, hey, this is the reasons why somebody would join a company like HoloLive or Niji Sanji. Is that quite literally, the person joins because, hey, they feel like it's something that they could do, or it allows them access to stuff that they couldn't do as an independent, like afford a decent rig model for.
Is that a big question people are asking? I mean, people have agencies for a reason. Like, agency is not a new concept.
Hello, pre-recorded. Even Eric Foxy. But agencies are not new things, but it's much more of like, what's the difference between like a VTuber agency and any other talent agency? There is some major differences. I'd probably say is the fact that a VTuber agency also has to pay for creation of the model, whereas like a talent agency, this is something that you trained or have a talent in and they find you a spot. This one...
But that's a difference in execution as opposed to concept.
Yeah. It's still one of those things of like they join up because A, it allows them access to opportunities.
And resources and connections.
Yeah. But unlike some agencies, like certain ones that he could not go into specifics to, may have like NDAs. Like, after your time with this agency, you cannot speak of who you acted for, or what you did, or make any references to any of your compatriots. You can still be personally friends with them, but your name is basically stricken from your character's name is stricken from the list.
Yeah, no surprise that there's questionable things going on.
Yeah. Obviously, there's a bit of problems with every of the various VTuber agencies. One of the ones that seems to be constantly in the news for various drama is Niji Sanji.
Who's that? That's an agency?
It's one of the VTuber agencies. They operate less like a idol group and more like a talent agency.
Which, again, sounds like semantics, but...
When I mentioned that it's there is a difference, is that Niji Sanji will basically, it's like, okay, what type of character do you want to play? What's your specialties? And, like, how does this go down? Whereas, all of us like, okay, you are going to be playing this character. Do you have any preferences or things that you have an interest in? Can you sing? Can you... There is some differences. Not necessarily semantics, but it is, like, much more focused on what they hire people for. I feel like the machines would be better.
Got him.
So but he also went into various things like why an independent like why some people may leave a agency like Hololive or Niji Sanji. One of the major ones is creative differences.
I've heard that Gedgy Dragons.
Yeah, that makes a lot of huge amount of sense.
Would you not have told us that sooner? Prince,
Or
we're leaving.
a
now.
company direction. Where
Gedgies may be quite territorial.
They're just flat out
That
abuse.
means they tend to stick to their turf.
or
As long as we keep an eye out for their markings and stay
drama.
away, we should be fine.
Niji Sanji's notorious for drama.
Well, I think a lot of it has been hidden this past year simply because of all the Hololive stuff,
Yeah.
which is probably
Right.
good for them because less people are talking about, you know, what's going on with them, regardless.
Because with when I mentioned drama, like there was a Hololive talent that was speaking to was he a Niji Sanji talent?
Which one?
Rushia.
Okay, Rushia went independent, as I understand.
Yeah, but the whole thing of what happened to get her to graduate was...
Okay, what the exact events that were happening is that she was talking about essentially stuff so that she had signed a non-NDA about. She was talking about like what was happening in the company, people in the company
Remember
using
this
their real names, to a YouTuber who, Japanese YouTuber, who was talking about drama and
Do
things
be
like
careful,
that, such as like
Prince.
who's dating who. One of the big things was whether or not Rushia was in a relationship.
Typical idol
Well,
drama.
Yes, typical idol drama. Except there was a lot more there to be said, especially since it was another famous YouTuber. At the
was
time.
notorious for gossip.
Seems pretty good.
No.
I thought the male YouTuber was like known for talking about gossip topics.
No, she was
Seems pretty
talking
good.
to a YouTuber. That's what caused her to get fired or graduate. But she was actually in a relationship with another YouTuber. So yes, this is slightly confusing. I'm trying to remember his name.
That's a huge crocodile.
Gator time.
Tougher than most
But the thing was, is that
Not a
she
good
was
idea to try to fight
essentially
that
leaking
thing
company
barehanded.
secrets. And this was supposedly after internally she was warned not to. So in some ways, this was not her first warning, supposedly.
Allegedly.
Yes. Well, I don't know entirely. It's been some years. It doesn't help the fact that Russia has, well, the person behind Russia has not exactly been that good of a person.
Yeah. But like major reason, but
clear an attack
one way
from a
of
distance.
basically being removed from being a talent is basically breaking NDA.
Well, there's multiple things. Obviously, leaking company secrets, especially when you're trying to hide the names of your talent, especially when there have been times where there have been stalkers and such. Because that's also happened to the Hololive talent.
Yeah. But most of the reasons why somebody would actively leave tend to be either a disagreement with what the talent wants to do and what the company wants to do, or quite literally they just don't want to do it. They just don't want to do stuff anymore.
It's time to move on.
Yeah. I have no talent. You're a PNG tuber, Eric Foxy. You don't need talent.
I mean, all you need to do is hire talent. They don't have talent. I don't see what the problem is. Hire talent. They don't have talent.
Burn the gator.
You're a weird one, old
We're gonna have
man.
Cajun.
Doing all this to
I
find
know
out
you're a
what-
PNG tuber, Eric Foxy.
I'm
I've
not
watched
that
your streams.
Only death awaits us if we don't help each other.
Huh. I guess.
I just want to be cute. Can you blame me?
No, I don't.
Eddie can blame you all he wants.
I said I don't blame him. I don't blame.
Are there Royal Army soldiers all
judges.
over Sandland?
I don't judge either. The Bible says not to.
Most of them are stationed near the royal capital.
I'm trying to avoid that topic for
The
now.
more you miss, the farther you get away.
Ow, ow, ow!
So, when are we going to expect to see the white or black smoke?
That's a good question. I think they're still going through the mourning period.
Okay.
I don't think any of that's gonna start until early until next week at the earliest. At the earliest. There's already some rumors about who could be up for it, but that kind of
I
thing.
literally saw somebody put up the candidates, or at least 6 candidates, and their stances on a meme app.
Oh, okay. I don't know if I would trust a meme app.
Well, the sad part is, like, why would you upload that to a meme app? Second of all,
At least that was sort of fun.
this does not look good.
Yeah, I haven't looked into it, but there is one name that's floating around, and he's a pretty good guy. But the rest of it I haven't looked into it, so I don't know. And like candidates is a word doing too much because there's such things as candidates with this kind of thing. There's no campaigning.
Yeah, that's why I was like, I really shouldn't trust this because this is the entire Palpal state.
Yeah.
This is not like people. It's like, oh, these are the best candidates. It's like,
yeah, picking
no,
popes.
any archbishop is eligible, isn't it?
No, anybody. Period. Anybody. Period.
Oh.
I'm eligible for papacy.
It's under
If they ever remembered your name.
He could
Yes.
surface anywhere.
This is all vibes.
Maybe when we're
Picking the
out,
pope is all
we'll
vibes.
hit to the ground.
So what would be your
The Borgia is leading into this conversation.
Also, I was... Side note, completely different topic.
Tangent to a tangent.
Tangent because it's relevant. I thought the Oblivion remaster was like months away, not like...
So did the internet. They shadow dropped that game like a Beyonce album.
Did they really shadow drop it?
Yes.
Kind of. I wouldn't say like completely shadow drop it, but it was like
Ow.
with the whole thing of like taking out Oblivion. It's like, okay, we know it's on the horizon, and then it's like the very next. It's like 2 days after that whole bull.
And then they update Skyrim's.
I'm not that noble.
For
Yeah.
some
Only
reason.
death awaits us if we don't help each other.
Huh. I guess.
Breaking all mods.
So the reason I came up with the Shark Girl thing is because how I learned about it is that somebody made a like meme video of Ellen from ZZZ, who's a shark girl, hearing about everybody talking about a shark girl graduating. She's going, huh? What? Huh? And even then, I immediately didn't understand. I thought it was like, is this a joke on Ellen in the game? This is funny. It wasn't until like a day later, like, oh, wait, I'm hearing about this elsewhere. This is not about Ellen.
Quicksand all around.
Somebody-
Violent
ZZZ
sandstorms.
specific.
Yeah.
Stay alert at all times.
Even we demons can't go toe to toe with Mother Nature.
I am. Talk about a shot in the dark. That's what's happening here. I don't know what I'm fighting.
You're fighting a boss named Cave Dweller Cornado. Corndo.
Corn dog.
Dog.
And I won. I don't know what I destroyed, but I won.
A tank.
Tank.
The desert gets awfully chilly at night. Take precautions to ensure
Odd
you
place
don't
to put a
lose too much
tank.
body heat.
Well, I'm pretty sure it was just sitting there.
Yeah, the guy didn't learn that turtling doesn't work.
True. We seem to be
I mean,
more
that
vulnerable
doesn't
than
do much when
ever.
you're actually in a much
Well, be
more
careful.
defensively poor situation.
Yeah, that was a poor situation. It was not a good one.
Okay, let's go and turn in our assignments. Yeah, so that's how I learned about this graduation, and then ever since I've been hearing about it again, and just like, oh, okay, this must be a big deal because I have never heard of this VTuber before today.
Really? You've
Yeah, I
never
don't-
heard of their famous view stream?
Nope.
Literally the first word ever uttered by an English VTuber.
Hey! Hey!
I got new frames.
Hey!
Oh, new
buggy
parts can be made at the garage.
Hmm.
Hey!
Okay.
Oh.
Oh, there's a
You
14
killed
one.
that guy.
I guess he's back.
Remember, every time we kill one of them, it gets a level increase. And then shows up again once we take the mission.
Let's see if I can fight level 15 dudes now.
Well, there's a level 14 guy. Mad Biker Yuma.
Obviously they're from Arizona.
That looks vaguely
We're coming.
suspicious. But
These seem to be unreachable currently. This one is not. best way to get here? I guess?
Campfire? It's like...
I guess.
Yeah.
It's these guys. Okay. I remember this boss fight.
Well, so it goes.
Did you speaking of Ellen? Did you see how well I did my pulls yesterday, or this morning? Yesterday.
You posted that you got the character, but you didn't mention how many pulls.
You didn't. Yeah. All I saw is that the fact is that you managed to pull 2 SSRs essentially.
Mm-hmm. And their weapon.
Ah.
So I had 4 successful pulls yesterday.
Take precautions to ensure you don't lose.
I'm guessing that had to be pretty good because otherwise that would be difficult to do even if you went to pity.
Yeah, I got I was very fortunate yesterday. I had a lot of early wins and only lost the 50-50 once. So yesterday was a very fortunate day. I pulled early and won the 50-50. So yeah, I think I did pretty well, all things considered.
You need to worry.
True. We seem to be more
So
vulnerable to
I was able to
pretty
get
much everything.
copies of the characters.
Well, be careful.
Well, Jane I already had before, but I ended up getting her to M2.
M2. Okay.
Mm-hmm. And then the new character that came out yesterday, Vivian. I got enough to get to M1 and her weapon, and then I got Jane's weapon too. So yeah, I got a lot of stuff yesterday, and the Bang Boo. I got 2 copies of the Bang Boo, but that doesn't use the same pull system as the other ones. It's got its own unique pull system.
Yeah. I haven't gotten the light tones or phosphorus yet.
That hurt. Take that.
Real okay, friendly fires off for those guys with the rocket launcher.
Here we go. So far, so good. Yes.
This is a nice start.
Yeah, I'm having a good time in my gacha game. I had to pull from the coffers to do it, but it was fine.
Take that.
I was anticipating it. I really wanted M2 Jane, so.
I'll knock your stinking head off.
Okay, this is gonna be a tough fight. Yep.
Take that.
Left in me.
Take this.
Yeah.
This is pretty effective.
Yeah.
Still got some
back
fight
here.
left in me.
Ooh, ooh, ooh.
So annoying.
Well,
Stay right there.
time to do Nikkei. Especially since we had our 2.5 anniversary update.
This is pretty effective.
How's this for you?
This is pretty effective.
Nope, I'm not doing okay. I'm not okay, Annie. Gotta learn how to fight.
How's this for you? Pretty effective.
Take this. So far, so good.
I miss iframes.
Take that. Yeah.
I'm back in action.
Here we go.
I feel great.
Counting on you, Prince.
Take that. Yeah.
Survey time.
Looks like we're in for a fight.
Back row. Back row. Good job, Ralph.
I'm back in.
Here we go. Take that.
I feel great. How's this for you?
Oh boy.
Take that.
We got the fun choices this time in the Nikkei survey. Which of the following IPs would you like Nikkei to collaborate with?
Ow! 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 Damn it! You'll pay for this.
You guys have won.
That
Yay.
was easy. What was up with that guy?
Does he have any good loot? Probably not.
Well, we oh hey, it regenerated?
Probably regenerated because the boss regenerated. Maybe.
Probably. Okay. So, should I list off the ones I find interesting, or should I just list off every single one of the IPs that they're listing?
Probably the interesting ones,
Yeah.
because otherwise it would be pretty much everything that was released in the past year.
Okay, so first one, Death Stranding.
That
I could see
would be hard.
That's a choice.
that. I could see it being done, but
Here we go.
Which game again? Nikkei?
Yes.
collab with Nikkei, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I can see that working. That's interesting. It'd
Uh,
be weird, but I can see it.
I traveled all over in my younger days.
A certain scientific railgun.
Did you ever run?
Yeah, I guess I can see that too.
Every
That one
single
could
time.
that one would be easier
World
than
full
Death
of
Stranding.
danger, after all.
Metal Gear.
No, I don't see it.
Oshi no Ko.
That's a weird choice, honestly.
Skip. We've got Delicious in Dungeon again.
Also weird
I mean,
option.
Delicious and Dungeon actually collabed with Arknights, and supposedly it's really cool.
Okay.
Like, they end up eating monsters that you shouldn't eat.
If you ever
It's like
think
the
about
premise of the
Doctor
show.
Spy.
you should check the
Yes.
Yeah. Getting lost
Konosuba.
down the backtrack would be a pain.
No, that just sounds silly.
Lycoris Recoil.
That makes sense. That makes the most sense out of
that would
everything
be
you've
easy.
said.
No, that would be very
That would be easy, to be honest.
so.
Bochi the Rock.
Weird. Very weird.
Kaiju number 8. I could see them doing
Yeah.
Kaiju number 8.
Yeah, okay, yeah. Kaiju number
There
8
are
is
some
doable.
characters that would make it very easy.
At least that was sort of fun.
Idol Master.
Oh, kid, no.
I don't know enough about Idolmaster, but I feel like my gut instinct says no. And I'm not wrong.
Idol Master, an anime about idol groups.
Yeah. I feel like I have... Like, my instinct was correct on this one.
Bang Dream.
I don't even know what that is.
I think that's one of the like big sports animes of the season, if I remember correctly. Correct me. Correct me, MPX.
I don't know.
Bang Dream? Spy X Family. This one's been showing up a lot. It showed up every single time. I swear.
Your beloved Spike's family.
The Monogatari series. Dan to Dan.
That's just weird.
That one.
Like that would be like entertaining, but it'd be weird.
I put
Could
it in
be done, but it would be awkward a bit.
kind of like how ReZero was.
Yes, it would be like, well, ReZero feels even
Thank
more
you so
out of
much.
place in some ways.
See you.
Considering that ReZero's on this list, and I decided to skip over it because
Why would we need to do ReZero again? It's like Evangelion again.
Evangelion's here, and it's like, okay,
Yes, you
people
got
just want
eyes.
another chance at
That doesn't mean I
Asuka.
know what I'm looking at.
I'm working on material processing to grow our lineup, but nothing I try works. You just witnessed me ruining some of my most prized materials.
Oh, right.
I
This is-
bet my brother wouldn't be struggling like this.
Oh, wait.
Guess I'm still not ready.
Oh, well, good luck with that.
Good luck with that.
Hey! I know when someone's spacing out on me. You know, if I improve my skills and our shop's lineup grows, you'll be able to make your vehicles stronger.
Wait, for real? The better the materials, the better they should perform.
And there's Miss Jiggle Necklace.
I knew you'd like that. I have a proposal.
That's a name.
Request.
Mm-hmm.
There's a merchant named Kuo, whom I know from my Talbo days. Could you ask him to come to Spino?
He's a peddler. Won't he turn up eventually?
Well, thing is, Spino's apparently not very profitable, so he only swings by when he feels like it.
So buy from another merchant.
The materials I ruined just now are pretty rare. Kuo's the only person I know who has them, so please! He's been obsessed with racing lately.
Oh no.
He's probably near the Lisop racetrack.
Oh no.
Fine. I guess it's worth it
We
to
gotta
borrow
raise him.
our bot, but I don't even know what he looks like.
Oh, that won't be a problem. Maybe it's the noisy races, but he's a bit hard of hearing. You'll know him right away from his booming voice.
A loud guy, huh? Guess that'll work.
That could be
I'll be up
anybody.
Especially next to the racetrack.
Thanks!
Okay.
What if we show up the day he has a sore throat and he isn't loud? What do we do then?
Shit. Okay. Go ahead.
Okay, since we started off with, like, on cast choices earlier, I want to bring up the bit of information that I wanted to bring up.
Oh,
Sure.
Okay, our guess was correct for Yaiba.
It is Luffy?
No.
Oh.
But it is the original Yaiba.
Okay.
They've actually done something else recently that was a remake.
Bring me any rare items you
What?
Ranma
I'll
1/2.
make it worth your while.
Oh my god.
She voices the second sister, Tendo. Nanbiki Tendo.
Oh wow. Not the eldest sister, the one in the middle.
Yeah. Oh, no wonder why this person has a lot of roles. She also voices Conan.
Oh.
Oh. Well, that'll keep you busy.
Do you need anything?
Oh,
Essentially.
That's listed here. Detective Conan.
Oh. I didn't realize this as well.
Uh-huh.
She also voices, Ow, from Shaman
See you
King.
later.
Oh.
Ow.
Okay, I'm gonna finish off the list. Madoka Magica.
Oh, yeah, that one. Perfect. Okay, move on.
Are you sure, Eddie? You don't want me mentioning the next one on the list?
I didn't mean move on from
ZZZ?
Code Geass.
Oh.
I mean, that's great. I mean, I didn't mean move on from the subject.
Add it to the list. I mean, yeah, Madoka Magica thematically meets and matches Nikkei's world. Cyberpunk Edge Runners. Okay, I've got my list. I'm skipping over stuff like Dragon Ball, Frieren. They've got solo leveling, but I don't think that works.
Works about as well as anything else on that list.
Well, I skipped over a good chunk of stuff that it's like Naruto, Black Lagoon, which, I don't think it's as relevant anymore.
I don't know. I hear people talk it up all the time. Honestly,
Black Lagoon has fallen off, but only insofar of like because it hasn't had an anime in over 15 years. But then again, I think it's still popular. It's just not as popular as... It's not nearly as talked about. So, popularity.
I will take care of that thing that just popped up in a moment.
It's just that I've had a bit of a resurgence. So...
Yeah.
Maybe whoever is writing this stuff is trying to finish it off before it... he ends up meeting the same fate of so many other manga authors.
Yeah. Okay. The rest of the survey is stuff that I can answer because, like, what genre of games do you play the most? So it's like I don't necessarily need to request input, but some of the lists, it's like Genshin Impact, Seven Deadly Sins.
That's an interesting character choice.
What?
Let me just double check this by going down a bit. The voice actress behind Conan and Yaiba.
Uh-huh.
Can you guess what other role they've done? It is a mecha role.
Can I get a hint?
Actually, there's multiple here. That might be more confusing than you realize.
Okay. Super robot or real robot?
Super.
I'm going to go out on a crazy-ass limb.
When fighting in cramped areas like cliffs, beware of blind spots.
Damn it.
Getting caught off guard puts you at a disadvantage.
Here's a second hint. It's fantasy.
Hate to lose like that.
Escaflowne?
I'll be careful.
Escaflowne is correct. She voiced Dilandu.
Do be careful, Prince.
Oh, God.
You know, the crazy guy.
Yeah.
Ultimately, looking at comparing the casts between the original run of anime of Yaiba and the new Yaiba, she seems to be the only returning actress. A lot of the other cast has been replaced, probably because of age and the age-old difficulty of death. Hard to get work when you're dead.
Yeah, yeah. That reminds me. Did y'all ever give a chance to the Red Ranger Isekai?
Wait, Red Ranger Isekai? Oh, yeah, we watched the entirety of that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Good. I love that one. That was definitely one up there. One of my favorite ones from this last season.
My favorite joke was actually them commenting on, oh yeah, he has a type. Big booby tomboys.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, wow. They're right.
They're actually giving him a type. Yeah, no, I have a type. Ow. There.
Well, half of it is just the joke of like how accurate it is. Either that or the backstory of the various Rangers.
Yeah, that was enjoyable too. Yeah, that was a very enjoyable anime this season. And that one and the Red Mage one too, I really liked a lot.
How far did they get in the Red Mage one?
Fairly. I mean, I don't know how far because I haven't read the manga, but
What was the event?
Okay,
last
let me
event?
just use a spot for where I dropped off the manga a bit because the scans were bad.
If enemies take you by surprise, just stay calm and try to get
The
distance from them.
endless darkness.
And then
we passed
run
that.
away.
Oh, okay.
Running in a blind panic gives them more
Because that's
chances
about
to hit you in
chapter
the back.
44, so
Assess
that's
the
about a
situation
year's worth of
calmly
stuff.
Instead.
Yeah, we got we have four heroines in the party, and a fifth one to be added. Looks like the beginning of next season.
Okay. I mean, and that's a lot better than one other harem isekai thing where they ended up promising like, oh hey, look at all these characters that haven't even shown up in the manga yet.
Oh god, that.
You know what?
Are you talking about the one that I know what you're talking about?
Yes,
Yeah.
I know. The one that literally takes almost 3 years
Make sure to check your
of
gear every
publications
now
in the manga just to get to the
and then.
second
Never know when
heroine.
something you
To
picked
finally
up
make it a proper
might come
harem.
in handy.
Even though it is called a harem manga in its title.
Nice. One down.
And they're only just
Sure to
getting
check your gear
to
every
hinting
now
at the third heroine.
You never know when
Ah,
something you've picked up
I think
Admit-
they
admit-
come
finally-
in handy.
For what it's worth,
Got
I
it.
I, I, I
give him
think
a
the
look.
Red Mage one isn't all that harem-y.
It feels it's there,
careful,
but
Prince.
it's sort of just. Well, I don't know how much the anime leans into it or tries to downplay it.
Because he's definitely there's one
He's definitely
person
the
in particular.
only guy there, and they
Well-
all have a crush on him.
Yeah, but only one is actively pursuing him. Feels like.
That may change because, like, in the manga, I think I'm on, like, the latest translated chapter. There may be, like, I think somebody mentioned, like, they had, like, 40 or 50 chapters before they caught up with the active publication. And where I'm at, they are actively, all of them are actively trying to pursue the hero.
Really? Okay. Because like I feel like they do it playfully with the other two main heroines, but like it's clearly that one of them is well, at least the way they're painting it to me is like the one.
It could be that the anime is taking it different than the manga.
He literally married one already. Spoilers.
Huh. Didn't know that.
Interesting.
Hey, Eddie,
Really paid
Yeah.
much
you want some
mind
Seiyu
back
news?
then.
Sure.
Well, it makes sense. We didn't have any
Kaori
use-
Nazuka has had a birthday today.
I never pay all that much attention to what humans build.
They make
You
for
like
convenient
one of her
animals,
roles.
so I'd recommend. you
I'm
start
waiting for the
remembering
elaboration.
Well, then again, I just realized you never watch anything Japanese, so. She voices Eureka from Eureka 7.
Oh, I can appreciate that.
But you might actually have heard her elsewhere. Well, maybe. Again, you always listen to everything in English, so. Because she plays a character in ZZZ,
Who does she play in ZZZ?
Gotcha.
Yanagi.
Oh, that's cool. I approve. Yanagi is one of my favorites. This one's no joke. Uh-oh. Okay. Gotta freaking take out the minions, I guess. Okay. Let's hear the problem. Oh man, she's got a large cliff.
There we go. Survey complete. Okay. Do.
One's alive and shooting rockets at me.
Okay. Sorry it took so long to get to that one. It just... Okay. Bubbles!
Blossom and Buttercup.
Oh no. The, latest Nikkei, Siren, her weapon is a bubble that she controls with her mind.
That's type.
Well, here's the sad part, is like my brain is like, oh, so she should be like water element. She's wind element.
Interesting.
It kind of makes sense when you sit and think about it, of like Sirens controlling the weather.
Do they? Has that been a siren thing in myth?
Yeah.
So, sirens are the ones that lured sailors to their death.
At least that
And
was
ate
sort
them.
of fun.
Not
I mean, maybe we're thinking of Carbidos or other creatures.
no sirens. They're sirens. It's in the Odyssey.
No. That
Or-
controls the weather. Works in tandem with sirens.
Okay, I don't.
Me?
I mean, there's a lot of myths involving sea creatures from Greece.
Right.
Yeah, because like I thought Sirens could call upon like great storms.
No. That's
I
just
think.
Final Fantasy
I
sirens.
can repair it. Just need material.
Okay, so
In Greek myth, sirens just have sexy voices, and men go like, "Oh man, I haven't heard a sexy voice in years because of this fucking war I've been in. I should check that out." And then they get eaten. Okay, that was a hard boss. Let's do it again. Demon's Lookout. Have we? What is Demon's Lookout?
Here we go.
I've heard rumors of creatures of tremendous power in this land. You never know when you might run across one of them.
Well, speaking of voice actors, it turns out they did more voice actor replacements in ZZZ yesterday with the patch update.
Yeah, it seems like that's has hit most Hoyoverse games at this point.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. One down.
At this point, there's only one. There's only one standard character that still has their OG voice actor.
You never know when you might run across one of them.
Oh yeah. I think I heard Father say that before.
That's you demons, isn't it? Well, I suppose there's always...
So far, it doesn't seem like any ones after that have been replaced. But there's one that's been muted lately that I worry about, because it's the one I pulled yesterday, Jane. I'm like, oh, don't replace her, please. Don't replace her. No, I want to do it here first. I want to see what this demon's lookout is.
Hey, old man. What would
I
you
crashed.
do if you ran into a tough enemy?
Didn't know that was possible, but it is.
I'd start by observing them carefully.
Oh, there's a tank. Ugh.
There's 2 tanks.
Well, in that case, we're fine. Everybody knows that if it's one tank, it's a boss. If it's 2 tanks, it's probably just a mob.
Knowing what they can do and what their weakness...
At least that was sort of fun.
Alright, time to climb this bad boy.
Here we go. Here we go.
Ooh. Stuff and things.
We fine-tuned our water raids to
Portable game
perfection.
console.
Centaur would charge the vehicle, then Goblin would smash it up.
What did you do?
I kicked the soldiers' butts.
I guess this must be a hideout of his. Okay, time to go fight this other boss to see if it's gonna kill me or not.
Here we go.
The Alchemist one was also one that I actually appreciated for the most part. I mean, it was standard isekai fare, but the only thing was that there's this like
Prince, it's good to wander
like
off the beaten path.
Like the 4th character he recruits in the anime, they spend like 30 seconds introducing the character and why they think she should be on the team, and like glaze over it so fast. I'm like, what just happened? Like they spend so much time. It's the possibly greatest alchemist one. I think it was something like that. It was titled something like that.
Okay, let me bring up Annie chart real quick. And it was for this
last season we're just in. Yeah.
We just started spring season.
Right. I'm talking about winter.
Winter. Okay. That's what I was just trying to...
We'll probably find traveling merchants on the main roads. They roam over Sandland, peddling their wares to all comers.
Fellow travelers, huh? If we find any, let's
yeah, and it's just that it was.
for them.
I thought it was doing really good for the whole time, and then we get to this 4th member of the group that's just like
yeah,
like oh, I guess you can cook, so you can join. I'm like, what? That's it? That's the backstory you get for this character?
Magic
Fixing
Maker?
issues.
Was it Magic Maker?
No. That one was actually pretty good. It's pretty original.
Okay.
The possibly the greatest alchemist, something like that. It's like those words are in it.
Well, I'm looking them over based off of Japanese titles, so it's like trying to find where they stashed the English titles in it. Or Rankin Jutsu.
Well, I mean, it's an alchemist one, so gotta be something alchemist in there somewhere.
Rankin Jutsu, as I mentioned.
Oh, okay.
Remember Fullmetal Alchemist?
Always remain calm, no matter
Okay, I didn't realize what you said.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
that one was like B quality, and then it's like a B minus once they got to that part where like, yeah, like I don't even know what happened.
Victory, even when the odds are against
it was okay, and then it okay, maybe not that good.
Like it had a lot more good than bad, but it's just that really threw me off. It was hard to.
Like the definition of calm.
It was hard to call it a favorite with like that with that stuff going on.
Okay. I'm gonna swap to a different. Chart. Okay. Swapping to a different one. Possibly the greatest alchemist of all time, or Izure Saikyo no Renkin Jutsuchi.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one. I don't like the looks of that one, just for the image alone.
I thought it was pretty good, but except once that happened, it really like okay, and it happened late into the anime, so like episode 9, where it did that. Where like did we stop caring, or did we just like run out of time, or what happened here? That we couldn't bother to explain the backstory to this character who's joining the team.
Can't we just pick them off one by one?
And and I'm shortening it. I'm exaggerating a little bit. It did take a whole. They take the whole episode to make it happen, but it was like there were much more stakes and emotion to the other characters joining, and then this one just shows up and goes like I'm a widow, I can cook, and you to help defend our town. Okay, I'll join. Like the hero's party is like, what made you think she should be the one to join out of anybody else? Like, you didn't even have a connection. You didn't, like, she was a random person, basically.
I've heard rumors of creatures.
It was upsetting. Because
tremendous power in this land. You never know when you might.
Maybe more than I gave it credit for. It was upsetting.
Oh yeah.
You know, since we're talking about the anime of last season, do you want to have some Schadenfreude?
Oh, please.
Asher.
Oh.
Wait, what?
Schadenfreude.
That's you demons, isn't
it? Sure.
At 59% approval, Uboblat.
it?
Why?
Someone stronger.
I don't even recognize that one.
Well, no matter how tough they are,
It's an
there's
old
no way they
manga
can be
that
stronger
got
than the
passed
King of
around
Demons.
as sort of like Berserk-like back in the day. It has its own quirks and ups and downs, but let's just say this: it is very revenge focused for most of the series. Arguably, in some ways, it was doing some things originally when most people now do it with an isekai.
Sounds gnarly.
Yeah, well...
And it has an 85? An 8.5?
No, 59.
water from there?
approval. But then again, when comparing to some other ones on this list, it's sort of like,
And we have
I
no
don't
good
know if
means
that's
of
a good score or
transporting water
bad
that
score.
far either.
Because,
Right.
okay,
Sandlands surrounded
S-rank
by a
monster
vast
no
desert
behemoth
and steep cliffs.
is at 55% approval.
Dang.
So
We do need a water
it's
source.
barely, above, it's treading seawater, essentially.
Yeah, like that just barely edges onto like accounting for
It's
taste.
literally what you would call mid.
Yeah. Like that's like the people who are watching it have a particular taste, and everybody else like not here for it.
That was sort of fun.
Yeah, but then there's, at 66%, something we were talking about. Red Ranger in Another World.
Well, I think that deserves way more than 66%, but also I understand that's a preference thing again.
Well, let's
Like,
face it, I think some people might go, oh, Isekai trash.
Yeah. And they have every right to
was-
think that, but I think it's so much better than that.
Oh, that's because Red Ranger
Actually-
was.
This is even more disturbing when you think about it. Akuyakureiju Tensei Oji-san is only at 73%.
That was so good though.
Which one?
The old bureaucrat in a villainous role.
Oh, I heard-
Reincarnated as a villainous.
It's only been dubbed this season, so I haven't watched it yet.
Okay,
But yeah,
it is
I heard-
definitively good. Unless the dub is absolutely atrocious. I mean, it would have to be atrocious.
Well, you say definitively good, but what was the score again?
73%.
I guess it's not
Again,
that bad.
it's another
but
isekai, but I think it takes advantage of the isekai elements far more
Yeah.
than most other isekais.
I
It's
heard that
not
one's.
like
I heard it talked up a lot, so I'm surprised
It
it's
is
as low as
good.
it is.
the problem per
can
se is
surface
that so many
anywhere.
isekais, especially
Maybe you can
isekais
lure
these
it out.
days, end up like,
Powerful
oh, I
hit
got
to the ground.
transfigured, I got reincarnated or whatever into another world, and then I will completely forget anything about going back home. And it has
It's under the
no
sand,
bearing
Frank.
other than,
can surface
oh,
anywhere.
I want to have some rice now.
Maybe you can lure it out. A powerful
Or
hit to
my
the ground.
black hair is unique in this place.
Tropes are tropes.
Yeah, but it's the thing of that part of the aspect of isekai is also coming back home.
I feel like so few do that.
Well, some do. Then again, maybe people are sticklers for quality because, okay, solo leveling and
Did the demon village always
Apothecary
used to be where it
Diaries
is now?
are at the same
As far as I know,
approval rating.
there is no.
Yeah, I can see that because solo leveling is hype and it's eye candy. It's a blockbuster kind of thing, like action movie thing. And
Well, let's
that
just say this: if you watch solo leveling,
Staying
you
in
don't
one
have to read
spot for
another
so
Korean
long
manhwa in
is
your
a sign
life.
of good government.
Maybe you humans.
but
should
Apothecary
move it.
Cars is deep and entertaining and dramatic and captivating. Like
Yeah.
it's doing everything right. It's just quality shit.
Again, this is possibly just simply their own aggregate.
Yeah.
Bye. The other one that I thought was really good but I don't think I got a high rating. Was the overseas manager one?
Oh yeah, that one was good.
Yeah, that one. I don't think I
That
highly
one
rated
is an
though.
awkward show when you get down to it because I think the writing for it is good, but
Awfully
the
close to
animation was
demon
sort of
village. Did demons build
lacking in places.
I heard some people describe that the things that he was doing
Probably
when you
not.
break it down weren't all that
This? Would
complicated.
mean it's the work of
Oh
humans.
yeah,
No.
it's essentially
For
basic
what
business
purpose?
stuff.
Yeah,
If you want to know.
which I
let's
suppose I
find
can't
out.
argue, but
Seems like the curious one is you.
sometimes I feel like that's a suspension of disbelief thing.
Then again, there is something to be said about modern techniques developed over hundreds of years, dealing with a much more medieval mindset.
Odd ruins. I wonder what they might have originally been built.
Hidden treasure too. Maybe it was, I don't know, playground?
One dangerous place to leave your children.
Okay, what else did I watch last season that was particularly captivating? I haven't finished the Doctor one yet.
Dr. Stone.
No. Well, I saw that one, but I'm talking about the other Doctor, the house
Oh,
ripoff.
the anime Doctor House one.
Yeah.
Take that! Take this! That hurt, you stupid! Take that!
I heard that one gets really good as it goes on. I watched the first 3 episodes and it just fell off. It's on my to-do. It's on my queue still, but I just haven't watched it yet.
Mm-hmm.
How do I drink water? There we go. I
Make
feel
sure
like
to
I'm
check
forgetting
your gear
things.
every now and then.
You never know when something you've picked up might come in handy.
Got it. I'll give him a look. Take this! Take that! Here we go. Well, are you ready?
Now, Rurouni Kenshin was pretty good. It was nice
Yeah.
seeing all that stuff in a new light. I appreciated that. I appreciate what they've done with it.
Odd ruins.
I died. I died.
Oh goody! The new mini game is tower defense,
Again?
but with jellies and slimes versus raptors. I have to take this picture because it's just so fucking cute.
There's a bunch of wide open spaces in these ruins.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna
Why don't
post
we
it
use the
in
bot to
general.
continue our search of the place?
Just try not to break it in the process, Prince.
Oh! Oh! I was half wrong. Jason would love this because it's the deck builder.
You know, if we bust this down, I think we could make it through. Here we go.
It is still tower defense, but it's like deck building tower defense.
Oh. That genre.
Yeah. It's not like Bloons TD, it's
What?
the original tower defense where it's like 2 towers and you're sending enemies towards the other one kind of tower defense.
Okay, this thing's busted.
Has confusion occurred?
No, it just the game does not let me slide under for some reason.
Odd ruin.
Interesting.
Okay, I guess it's time to carry on with the mission. What was my mission again? Oh, it was to go here. Da-da-da. Let's see, what else was I watching? I watched the My Happy Marriage. That one, I just saw the last episode of that today.
We should keep our distance from
That was a
the
decent
army
one.
base.
How do I get there?
Unless necessary.
But I bet they've got loads of loot in there.
Can't argue with that. But somehow I doubt they'd take kindly to intruders.
If
Can I
we
go
can't
around?
talk you out of it, please at least try to be sneaky about it.
Ow! Oh, jeez, I am in trouble.
Yeah.
We need
Ooh,
to
radio
keep our
tower.
bearings passing between the cliffs.
Okay, maybe I need to go shopping first. I am out of health items.
Easy to
I'm-
lose your sense
I'm out of health items. Gonna go look for a merchant.
of direction on.
Oh, Shangri-La has been a lot of fun. Really enjoy that series. And that one really is it. It's like that one's just fun because it doesn't really have that much going for it as far as stakes go, but that hasn't really been a problem. Nope. Store that's going to be helpful. How about this one?
Welcome.
Here we go. Give me them repair kits.
Thank you for coming.
Oh, the Trillion game has been really good. I really like Trillion game a lot. That one's a little different from the norm,
See you later.
but I think it's a lot of fun. I guess it's based off a TV show too. I guess it was one of those ones that was live action first, then anime. I have no idea what the live TV show is like, but animes have been pretty entertaining.
Here we go.
Victory's mine. Have we already grabbed this one, I guess, at some point? Oh, we did grab this one before, okay. Well, here we go.
If a foe's too tough, you can always run away and live to fight another day.
No such thing as too tough for me.
Perhaps not, but I'm telling you just in case that turns out not to be true.
Alright, fine. Here we go.
All right, cool.
Who even let these amateurs onto the racetrack?
My ears.
The merchant we're looking for has a loud voice, right?
So
Yep.
you're saying this guy might be cool? Hey, you. Can we talk for a sec?
Oh, come on! How'd you crash on a newbie course?
It's like we don't even exist.
Apparently, he's a bit hard of hearing.
Great. Hey, old man! I need to talk to you!
Huh? Did you say something?
Yes, you did.
You're cool, right?
In the flesh? Who's asking?
I'm Beelzebub. Vess asked me to look for you.
Vess? What's she want?
She needs materials, so she wants you to come to Spino.
Ah, it's true. I haven't been out that way in a while. I'll swing by after I'm done here. Vess's father asked me to look out for her after all.
When are you gonna be done?
Who knows? Could be today, could be next year.
Jesus.
How the heck does that work?
Mother.
Listen, discovering talented racers and getting their autographs before they hit the big time is my hobby. But lately, all the novices have been hot garbage. It's infuriating. So, until I find
He's
a
definitely a
future
gambler.
star who can finish a novice
Yeah.
class motorbike race in lightning speed and get their signature,
I like how you said lightning speed, but it said 37 seconds in the text.
I'm not moving.
That's
from this
that's a
spot.
discrepancy.
You've gotta be kidding me.
What if I race? I'm speed
I guess
racer.
we're
does
all
not know
playing
what we're
Minecraft movie now.
Chicken jockey? That's the only... Like, I only
I
know,
mean,
like...
there is also the obvious one. I am Steve.
Clinton Steel.
Oh, no, no! Oh my god, really?
Yes.
Oh my. Ah. I still made it.
They made it so that you could fudge up. Admittedly, this is proof of like how much extra time you probably had.
There, I did it.
Do that, and I'll take off for Spino first.
Give me a break.
Once you write your name, write to Kuo.
All right, I'll.
Kuo.
I guess now that I'm here,
What?
let's see how.
Right, 2, not 2.
Tu madre. What? I didn't know there
Those
was
are pitfalls.
I didn't know there was pitfalls there. I guess I got around them on accident last time.
You passed by them. You threaded the needle.
You actually did pretty well for everything except this part. So you probably will do a better run this time. Oh, it's a different route.
It's a bit longer than normal.
This is the intermediate route.
Ah. I mean, I guess that's one way to do it. Be careful with the cliff edge. I'm feeling like you can drift off. Actually, that was some frightening news I ended up reading. You know how many deaths, not injuries, deaths, happen in Indian roadways?
Like, in the country, India?
Yes.
Okay, how many?
178,000 a year.
On roadways? Like, just like traffic?
Just anywhere in the country using a motor vehicle. Whether it's a two-wheeler, a truck, a car. Like, actual
Scooter.
fatality.
Ooh, that is what, is that a per capita thing or is that total?
That's total.
What's that
Of
compared
course, that
to?
was from 2003. But so the latest, so the injuries haven't actually been tallied up yet. You know, those who survived these things
Thanks a bunch
and
for
reported
getting
them.
Kuo to come. He said you put him in a good mood.
Oh shit.
So he gave me a discount. Ended up buying so much that I'm gonna need to scrimp for a while.
Don't mention it, but why are you shouting?
Oh, sorry. Guess Kuo's habits rubbed off on me.
Gross.
Anyway, my practice finally paid off, so I've got new wares.
Yay!
Have a look.
Just got new wares.
Nice.
Have a look.
We can make the next tier.
Standard steel. Raptor alloy.
Now we can make the alloys.
Didn't I need a? Oh, it was Raptor alloy, right? Is what I needed.
You needed Raptor alloy, and I'm pretty sure we're going to need Croc alloy as well, probably.
Okay, let's go take a look.
Do you need anything?
I do need something.
Vehicle.
Okay. Okay, if I wanted to upgrade you, what do I need? I need Raptor and Standard Bolt. Okay.
Oh, you can do it right now. Scorpion. Cobra alloy. Panther. Where'd you get Panther?
Good question. I have no idea how I'm getting any of this.
Quality steel and then quality bolt.
I need 2 more bolts.
Okay.
Any chance I have that?
Wait. Have we checked what parts we can make nowadays?
That's what I'm going back to go check.
Oh, no, I meant for vehicles.
No.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, we can't make
Quality
any
bolt.
What? There's no quality. I didn't see quality bolt.
Oh, I...
Okay, no, we don't have
Okay.
access to quality bolt.
Thank you.
The heck was that?
Was that
That
a
was-
warning for time?
Not on purpose.
Do you need anything?
Okay, now let's see about parts.
Make part. We got blue. The heck is blue?
Oh, here's a level 12 part.
Rare. Scorpion alloy.
What do I have now?
Wait, go back to the part. Go.
I have a 45 millimeter battery plus. Okay.
Battery plus. It. Okay. Double check secondary engine and suspension as well, just to make sure.
Heavy machine gun. But I'm missing a 12 millimeter level 3.
Which we can upgrade. I think we have one. We just need to upgrade it twice. How's our engine?
And crack alloy.
I think we're already on the 7-cylinder, or are we on the V8?
Let me see. There's no comparison.
I thought there was, but
7-cylinder radial engine, so we do have that one already.
Okay, so that would be a direct upgrade, essentially.
Oh, it's not a number 2. We have a number 2. Oh, number 1, but not a number 2.
Yeah, that's why I said like that one is probably a direct upgrade because it's 7-cylinder radial 2. Suspension, standard fender. I think we're actually using the reinforced one, I believe.
So standard fender 2 would be stronger, or at least better in some ways.
Let's see. Check against the reinforced one. Better speed. Better acceleration. Equivalent armor.
Okay, so yeah, this is better. So I need
quality rubber, which I think we can make.
Have a look. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Do you need any?
Okay. Now for this one, I need a 12 millimeters machine gun level
3
plus with level 3. I don't own any of these yet, so.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So I need one of these.
You already have one of those. We just need to upgrade it.
Okay, yeah. Let me upgrade that.
Yep. There we go.
I need Raptor and Scorpion alloy.
Yeah.
See you later.
Oh. So it needs the 12 millimeter plus to upgrade for the rare one?
Yeah, it's a domino upgrade.
Oh, okay. Raptor. Yep.
And then Croc Steel, was it?
No.
No,
Scorpion.
No. Oh, thank you.
Scorpion alloy.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Do you need any?
Okay. And now we need croc alloy.
Croc
See you
alloy.
later.
Have a look.
Oh, I have croc steel, but not croc alloy.
Yeah.
Okay, that's
Okay.
right. I can still make use
We
of it.
know. Yeah, we can still
Do
use
you
it.
need it?
On to the next vehicle. It's that bottom one, which...
I know, I'm just trying to see what the difference is. Less damage, but it's quick.
More magazine capacity. It's got a shorter attack interval, shorter reload time. Critical rate seems to be about the same because I think it's 3, yeah. Straight up upgrade.
Okay, now let's
Upgrade.
now what about our main gun? Scorpion alloy, which is I think something we can make?
Yes, we can make Scorpion alloy. It's croc alloy we
See you
can't
later.
make.
Have a look. Thank you.
Do you need any?
I needed 2 more.
See you
I
later.
miscounted.
Yeah, I was like, I think that said 5 and you put 3. I'm like, pretty sure it was more, but...
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Do you need it?
That's interesting.
Oh.
I have 2 strong guns here. One that I made and this one's stronger. This one has more ammo.
We've got a battery which has that double tap thing going for it. That has more outright attack power? So...
What do I need to upgrade this? Cobra alloy.
I don't think we can make Cobra alloy.
Cobra and
Or
Panther.
alloy.
See you later.
I don't think so either, but I'll double check. Cobra and Panther. Cobra and Panther.
Cobra Panther.
Cobra Kai. For what? No. Okay. So,
Thank you.
let's see what else I can upgrade.
Do you need
Um,
any?
let's see, what else is important to upgrade? I feel like the motorcycle is the other important thing to upgrade. Raptor alloy, Scorpion alloy. Okay, so I can go level. I can go to level 12. So I need 2 of each. Raptor and Scorpion.
See you later.
I think we could do it for all the other vehicles too as well.
Thank you!
Do you need any?
In Cobra, we can't make it.
Yeah, I feel like Cobra is going to be probably our next one.
Okay, what kind of items can I make with?
Oh, hey.
Ooh, a revolver
Some
grenade
light
launcher.
more. Yeah. But that requires Oh, that 5 Scorpion alloy, and we can make it.
Yeah, but I don't have Scorpion alloy. Or
We can make it.
Okay. I
See you later.
keep forgetting what I can and can't make. This system is not the greatest.
Okay. Scorpion and Raptor alloy are what we can make right now. Anything other than those two, beyond our capabilities.
Thank you!
I just wish they did this system some other way. Instead of me having to go back and forth and guessing what I can and can't do and blah blah blah.
Do you need any?
Large Titanite shards, mega-sized Titanite shards.
Even just paint shards.
Even just the back and forth, honestly.
This is upgrade, I think, yeah. More attack, but it's not incendiary, which that's okay. Let's see what. Yeah. Let's see if we can. If there's new parts we can make for. Part. Secondary weapons. Needs to be level 3 and Raptor alloy. That can be done. Uh, 12 million. That one, yeah. Secondary weapon.
Okay, so now I need Raptor alloy.
See you later.
Thank you!
There's not even a way to tag items that you need. I miss games with tagging systems.
Do you need it?
Oh, ones where it basically gives you a full list. Okay. Engine. That's probably a straight upgrade.
Quality Pantera Rover.
See you later.
Thank you!
Do you need it?
To let you wish you can make an item and immediately equip it. That'd be nice too.
Yeah, I could agree with that one.
I guess I already had this. Or did I already equip it? I think I already equipped it.
You equipped it, yeah. That's the upgrade. Oh, we can make dirt bikes now?
We don't have a frame.
Oh. Okay. Full chunk shotgun. Oh, that requires Panther.
Yeah, best I can do is the 12. Is this one?
Yeah.
Same thing with
I-
your. This one we can do. I need Desert Croc Oil and Raptor Alloy.
See you later.
Have a look.
Add materials.
Oops.
I need standard steel.
We can make standard steel using iron ore and lead ore.
Thank you!
I don't know if I made enough materials.
Try your best.
Do you need it?
Think.
No, it was this one. I need standard gunpowder now. No, I already have one of these two. There's 0. Here we go.
Yeah.
This one I need 5
Raptor alloy and
5 and rubber. Okay.
See you later.
Right. Raptor.
Have a look. Thank you!
Do you need it?
Here we go.
You may need to start hunting raptors again.
I don't think I ever stopped hunting them.
See you later.
But I should go hunt as those bosses.
The alpha raptors and various others.
Because now I have a level 15 tank, which means I can take on some heavy opponents now without much of a problem. Starting with you, sir. How do I get back to you quickly? The answer is apparently I don't. So back to the demon village I go.
The desert gets awfully chilly at night. Take precautions to ensure you don't lose too much body heat.
We demons will be just fine. It's you humans who should worry.
True. We seem to be more vulnerable to pretty much everything. We'll be careful.
I should probably save before I fight a boss that could kick my ass.
Yeah, probably should.
Right, let's do this. Leroy Jenkins. Victory is mine.
I've heard rumors of creatures of tremendous power in this land. And you
I guess I
never
might as well
know
explore
when
these
you
ruins,
might
too.
run across one of them.
Oh yeah. I think I heard Father say that before.
That's you demons, isn't it? Well, I suppose there's always someone stronger.
Well, no matter how tough they are, there's no way they can be stronger than the King of Demons.
What if they're smarter?
I don't know, the king seemed pretty smart to me.
Well, so it goes.
Okay, I think this coast is clear.
Odd ruins. I wonder what they might have originally been built for.
Hidden treasure too. Maybe it was at a playground?
One dangerous place to leave your children.
Oh, something special's happening.
Oh, hey, it's the dungeon from the demo.
A demo dungeon?
Oh, the ruins are huge.
I have never been inside them, even though they are so close to our village.
It must have taken
Ooh,
an
got a coin.
extremely long time to build structures of this scale.
People had way too much time on their hands.
Also, 5-minute warning to 10:30.
Ooh, another ancient copper coin. We're getting coined up.
There's more dust than air.
You said it. Let's leave this place ASAP.
Only after we found its treasure, you mean?
More coins. Oh, that jump was pointless.
Odd ruins. I wonder what they might have originally been built for.
It's hidden treasure, too. Maybe it was, I don't know, playground?
Okay, I guess that was the way to go.
Dangerous place to leave your children.
Hey, Thief. Did the demon village always used to be where it is now?
As far as I know, there is no record of us moving.
Staying in one spot for so long is a sign of good governance.
Maybe you humans should try moving less.
Keep on moving. That doesn't seem doable. Nope, not doable. So this is the end of the line.
At least with this type of bot. Unless there's a running leap ability. Which I don't think that would be it.
Okay, I guess this is where we'll stop for today, huh?
I've heard rumors of creatures of tremendous power in this land. You never know when you might run across one.
Good to know that we are super duper strong. So, oh, you know what? Let me go turn in my kills, and that's how we'll call it.
Hey!
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 I got dying.
And Zenny.
Hey!
More Zenny. Another frame.
Battle tank.
Oh, I got an achievement for taking out a certain number of outlaws. Bounty hunter. Car frame.
Car frame. Nice.
I think maybe I do have a buggy frame.
Hey!
Oh, I guess I had another one. In a motorbike frame.
Hey!
Yeah.
Okay, let's see. Who do we have now? So, 30 is obviously too much.
That tells me with the brown next to it, that's the max he's going to be.
Definitely take. Oh, let's go from lowest to highest here. 15.
Yeah.
16.
Armored Lurker. Reckless Driver, Yarsiv. I think. And stop at that point. Okay.
We'll continue on from here. I think I did get a dirt buggy at some point, so I guess we can technically create a dirt buggy. I just forgot that I was a different frame than my car. We'll look at that real quick and then we'll call it. Yeah, I just didn't realize it was a different thing altogether.
Do you need it?
Well, we have the, like, vehicle. Dirt buggy. We are missing a secondary weapon and...
Okay, so here's the dirt buggy. So that's the one. High mobility, designed for travel, but can also be used in battle. Bazooka.
Yeah. Which it looks like we do have primary and suspension. We're just missing secondary and an engine.
Okay, so we'll build this out next time. Okay, so I think we'll call it here. We'll be back tomorrow. We'll be doing some more Sandland tomorrow. So keep on the lookout for that. We'll start earlier. Well, no, we won't because we're gonna. Do we need to do a podcast tomorrow? Do we have anything we want to podcast? I guess we can discuss that.
Yeah.
We'll figure it out. We might start at 7. We might start at 8. Keep your eyes open. Good night, everybody.
Bye.